Okay, I'm going to teach you guys how to format a paper according to MLA guidelines. And let me share my screen with you. My computer's running a little bit slowly today. I have no idea why. So it's taking me just a little bit longer to do everything. Hopefully that won't really make the video longer. I think once I get things loaded up here, it should be fine. Okay, so I'm going to go to Google Drive. And if you guys are using Google Classroom, you should be able to load a Google Drive document. All right. Gonna hit new. And I'm waiting. I guess I hit the button a little too soon, just because my computer isn't running very fast. Maybe I should wait for this little spinny thing to get done. You guys probably can't see that part of my page, but it's still spinning. Still spinning. Something is really slowing my computer down, and it would choose to do that today of all days when I actually have time to record some of these videos for you. Wow, it's going slowly. I might see if I can cut the beginning of this out. I don't want to waste your time. I'll see if I can. Wow, I cannot believe how slowly it is going. Okay, I think it's ready. Okay, click on Google Docs once you get this far. All right, so MLA has a certain standard that they want on all of their papers. And when you get to college, if you go, most of your teachers will have you write papers according to MLA guidelines. So it's nice to have an MLA guidebook. Get whatever, if you can get on Amazon and get whatever one is the most recent. I'm thinking it's number 9 right now, if I remember properly. Okay. So it calls for an inch on all sides. Those are your margins. You can see already that see up here, this is an inch. So your left margin is an inch. Your right margin is an inch. And you can see down here that your top margin is also an inch. See the grayed out part? Okay. And it's going to be the same thing on the bottom. So if you're using Google Docs, it's already set up properly. See how the grayed out part is an inch right here? Okay. Let me show you how to do that in case for some weird reason the defaults aren't the same on yours, or in case you're using a different program. But if you use Google Docs, it'll make the most sense because I'm showing you how to do everything in Google Docs. You would go to File, Page Setup. Slow computer. It is usually not this slow. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, right here where it says margins in inches, it's got a 1, top, bottom, left, and right. That's how it should look. If you have any other numbers there, change them all to 1. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with my paper. Probably because my computer is being slow. Yeah, you shouldn't have all this trouble. Okay, the other thing, you have to have a 12-point font. And I'll show you how to change that as soon as my document reloads. And it says it needs to be a legible font, such as Times New Roman. I personally don't care what font you use. Your teachers in college might tell you a specific font to use, Arial or Times New Roman, or some of the most common ones. This one already says Arial, which is fine. When it says that it needs to be legible, don't pick a font that is in cursive or that has all kinds of crazy letters that might make it hard to read, overlapping letters and things like that. But other than that, most people won't care. Just not anything too fancy or silly. And here is the size of your font. Right now, it's at 11. You just want to hit this plus button and turn it into 12. Okay, so now you've got the right font. Double space. If you set this up before you start writing, it's really the easiest. If you set it up later, you have to, I'll show you what to do if you set up later. Okay, if you're gonna set up your spacing before you get started, don't even type anything yet, and go up here to this little double arrow, click on that, and click double spacing. Okay, now everything will just automatically be double spaced for you. Let me show you. Wow, my computer is so slow. It's not even wanting to type. It has never been this bad. Well, maybe once or twice. Wow. I'm just waiting. It really shouldn't take. Okay, do you see how there's a space in between my H's? That's because I told it to double space a long time ago, right? It will do that for you automatically. See how there's a double space everywhere? If you don't tell it to double space ahead of time, it won't do that. And if you try to do it yourself, it makes it really hard to go back in and fix things because all your spacing will be in the wrong place and you'll have to rework the whole entire page. If you make a mistake and start typing before you tell it to double space, you can go to, let's see if this works for me. The little thing, the little circle that's telling me that the page is loading is like going continually and not stopping. So, but you can go to edit. Oh, is it going to tell me that is? You know what? Maybe I'm not online. Oh, wow. I wonder if I'm recording. This makes me wonder if I'm recording. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe I'm not online, but I should be online because I feel like I'm recording a Zoom lesson online. So if I'm not online, then Zoom must not be working. Okay. If you make a mistake and you start typing first, then what you have to do is you have to go to edit, select all, and then it'll select everything on your paper. And then you go up to where there are those two little arrows and tell it to double space. That will fix that. And that is, wow, I wish I could get this to work. I really don't want to start this video over again. No idea why it isn't saving. It's going to tell it to reload anyway. We'll see if it erased everything I did because it said it couldn't save. But that's okay. I don't really need it to save. I need to just be able to show you guys what to do. Well, that's already looking better. Okay, the other thing you have to do is add a header. And this is mostly for high school. All of this stuff, this MLA stuff, is mostly for high schoolers. If you're not in high school yet, I wouldn't worry about it unless you're just really dead set on doing everything by the book. For your header, you have to have your name. So mine is Amy Bell. For now, I am just going to manually double space because I don't want to take the time to do all of that. You have to have your teacher's name. So my teacher, Dr. Judd. Let's say I'm writing a report for her. Your course name. So I would just put, if this is SSS 1C, perhaps. Or structure and style or IEW, you can put anything there. Let's just put IEW there because no matter what, you're probably doing an IEW class with me. All right, and then the date. So today's date is, you have to put the day first. Today's the 28th, and then you have to put the month. It is June, and then you have to put the year. There's no, when you put the date in that order, there isn't any punctuation. There's no commas, and that's your header. Okay, so the next thing you have to do is, I am hitting enter twice instead of double spacing because, like I said, it was taking forever to do the double spacing thing. But what you'll do is you'll set up the double spacing before you get started like we did before. Okay, now, oh, it's raining. Now we're gonna do your title. You go to align, do you see this here? Align, you pick the one where everything's all in the middle. And this is the title. Whatever your title happens to be, you don't write the word title. Maybe you're doing the tortoise and the hare. You go to the next line. You'll only have to hit enter once if you've got the double spacing set up automatically. And then align it back to where it's all going over to the left again. Okay, and here's where you just start writing whatever. All right. So, oh, well, you also need to indent. So you come over here to the beginning of this line and you hit tab. That will automatically indent that for you. And then whenever you get to the next line, it will automatically be in the right spot. Well, I held my in button, there it goes. Okay, and of course it'll be double spaced automatically for you if you'll follow my instructions from earlier. Trying to think. That is about it. There's only one more thing, and that is the header. Okay, this up here is the heading. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, this is the heading. It's got your name, your teacher's name, your class, and the date. But the header is something that goes on every page. Okay, and what you do is you come way up into here. Let me see. Okay, you come way up here on your paper here and double click in there. You can put your name here, your last name. My last name is Bell. And you can also tell it to do a page number. I don't know if it matters what side of the page this is on, but let me just show you the example that they have here. I'm gonna click on this thing again, and it shows that it's lined up to the left, and this time I'm gonna line it up to the right. So now it's all the way on the other side. I'm gonna put a space after my name, and I'm gonna come here to where it says insert and page numbers. And I'm just gonna click, if I want the page number to be on every page, including the first page, I'll click this one. If I don't want it to be on every page, I'll click this one. No, because then it shows page number 1 is next. Okay, this one is if you have a title page that just has the title and stuff. Don't worry about that unless they make you do that in college. But for now, click on this one. So this one will be number 1. Whenever I get to page number 2, if I type a lot, it will automatically say number 2. You don't have to go in and change this anymore. If you don't want this stuff to show up on your first page, because your name is already on your first page, you can click this box that says different first page, which takes it off. But when you type up your story and you get to the second page, it will put up your last name and your page number. Okay, and I don't care which one of those you do. You can hit the different first page if you want, because this is obviously the first page. It has the title and your name and stuff on it. See how your name is here already, or that's my name. But if you want it to be on every page, that's totally fine by me. Whichever one you want to do is fine by me. Okay, so that is how to set up your page according to MLA standards. If you have any questions, just call me. And like I said, these here will automatically, be double spaced for you if you do what I asked you to do earlier. Okay, and that is it. So let me stop my screen share. Okay, hopefully that helps you guys out. I will see you guys in class. Bye-bye.